Hello everyone. Good morning. All the very best. All the best. All the very best people. Very best. Do well. I hope that everyone had a very good sleep. Everyone studied well and everyone are prepared and on your full confidence so that today is the day we are going to clear the foundation examination for quantitative aptitude paper. Okay. Some of you will be like, this is my most difficult paper. I'm telling you, never think that it is a very difficult. Just you require 40 marks to pass the exam. So whatever you have studied, try to recollect it during the exam time. That is more than enough. Yes. Hello everyone. Hello. Good morning. Yes. Good morning Kavya. Good morning Ria. Everyone, good morning. How are you guys? All good? Had your breakfast and all? Have breakfast. If you haven't had breakfast right now, please have breakfast. Then eat very little lunch. Make sure that you don't overeat and all. Otherwise, you will feel like you will be sleepy during the exam time. That we don't want. Okay. Now, we will go back to where we stopped yesterday. That is the correlation and regression part. Now we are going for the regression analysis. What did I tell you about correlation? Correlation is just connection between or the relation between two different variables. While regression is using correlation, we are not measuring another variable using the given variable. While in regression analysis, we are measuring the other variable using the given variable. Yes, sir. Yes, mostly we will wind up by 12 o'clock. Yes, because you need to go to the exam hall and write. Yes. Regression analysis. It is to find the linear relationship between two variables. It will predict the value of other variable using the given variable. So I will just directly go to the formula side. Okay, because that is the thing which will be there for the exam. So if you look into BYX means Y on X, regression line of Y on X. There is a formula. Sometimes they will give the correlation coefficient, standard deviation of Y and standard deviation of X. Then they will ask you to find B of Y on X. How will you do it? The R into SY divided by SX or R into sigma Y divided by sigma X. Y on X means X is the given value, Y is the unknown value. Okay, yes. Topics you are going to cover: regression, then I'll go to chapter number 13, then I'll go to chapter number 7, and I'll take chapter number, possibly based on the time, then I'll go to chapter number 8 also, major part which can come for the exam. That I will just revise that part. Then I will go to APGP. That's all. That's my plan for the day, and I will wind up very soon. It will be like 2.5. We'll be done with everything. 2.5 hours. Everything will be done. Now, R into sigma X divided by sigma Y divided by sigma X. That is BYX. What is BYX? Regression coefficient of Y when X is given. Now, similarly, we have regression line of X on Y. What is X on Y? That means we will write regression coefficient as BXY. That means regression coefficient of X when Y is given. Who is given? The Y is given. Now, the similar formula we have. BXY is equal to R into SX divided by SY. We need time value of money. Yes, I'll revise that also. Yes. Next one. Effect of origin and scale important. Regression coefficient remains unchanged when we shift the origin, while regression coefficient change when we shift the scale. Okay. Next one. Now finding the line of regression. That means Y minus Y bar, the means will be given. Mean values will be given. X bar and Y bar will be given in the question. So Y minus Y bar is equal to BYX into X minus X bar. All the things will be given, people. Just substitute it. You will get the answer. Now, correlation coefficient is equal to root of plus or minus. I'll tell you the significance of plus or minus in few minutes. What is B root of BXY into BYX? So we need to find BXY and BYX. Then we will take the product of both and we will take the root to get what? Correlation coefficient. If BXY is negative and BYX is also negative, then the sign will be what? Sign of R will be negative. If both are positive, what will happen? The sign of R will be what? Positive. That is the meaning. Okay. Then Look here, people. Two regression equations are 2x plus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0 and x plus 2y minus 25 is equal to 0. That is a two regression equation, but we don't know which is x on y and which is y on x. They are asking for what the value of y if x is given. That means we need to find byx. So we need to guess it. How will you guess it? Take the equation 2x plus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0 and x plus 2y minus 25 is equal to 0. It is very important. I am telling you, the chance of this type of question is very high, very high. Okay, first we are checking, we are assuming, let us assume this line is y on x. Y on x means regression coefficient byx will be what? Given by unknown, minus of given by unknown. How will you take minus of given by unknown? Minus of coefficient of given. What is given? X is given. That means minus of 2 divided by 3. What is the unknown? Y is the unknown. So divided by coefficient of y. Minus 2 by 3. Similarly, if I am taking this as x on y, we are going to check first x on y. Then which is given? Y is given. That means minus of 2 divided by unknown, that is minus 2 by 1. So bxy is minus 2 by 1. Now we will check whether this is correct or not. How will you check? R is equal to root of, since it is minus, we will put minus 4 divided by 3. It is a value which is greater than 1. That means it is not possible. So our assumption is wrong. Whatever we assumed is wrong. That means this line is, the second line is, that means our second line is y on x. That means this is y on x. The second line is what? Y on x. That means we will find byx, which is equal to how much? The given is what? X is the given one. So coefficient is how much? 1. Minus of 1 divided by 2. Byx we found. Now we need to find what? We will take this line. Which line is it? Second line. X plus 2y minus 25 is equal to 0. Instead of x, what will you put? 9. That means 9 plus 2y minus 25 is equal to 0. That means 2y is equal to 16, y is equal to 8. Option B. Did you understand this, people? This is very important. I am telling you, this question will be there. This type of question will be there. Okay, very important. Yes. What topics? Yes, thank you, Nithin. Yes. Now, which of the following regression equation represent regression line of y on x? Y on x means x is given. Okay, y is unknown. Keep that in mind. Think that way. It is very easy to think in that way. That means first line we are checking 7x plus 2y plus 15. We are assuming that this is y on x. Y on x. That means byx will be how much? The minus coefficient of known. Known is what? 7 divided by 2. Then the other one will be what? Bxy will be how much? Minus coefficient of, who is known? Y is known, divided by 2. If you take the product, it will be like 35 divided by 4 root. That is a value greater than 1. That's not possible for us. Our value should be in between minus 1 and plus 1. This is actually next. Since it is negative, it will be less than minus 1. That is not possible for us. So we will take the ulta. So that means the second line is y on x. Answer is what? The option B. Direct answer. Now similarly, two regression lines are 7x minus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0 and 4x minus y minus 11 is equal to 0. Find byx and bxy. Two methods you can opt. First one is option hitting, but we cannot always conclude using option hitting. So we will go with our normal method. That is what we will take. This is y on x. That means what is given? Y is given. That means no, x is given. That means minus of 7 divided by 3, and here it will be given x on y. X on y. That means y is given minus of 1 divided by 4. Minus of 1 divided by 4. Minus of minus 1, right? Then it will become plus. Both the signs will become plus. Negative will go away. Can you explain third step in the set regression problem? I'll just do that. 1 second. Now we will multiply both of this. That will become 7 divided by 12. 7 divided by 12, that means which is equal to how much da? Which is equal to, which is a value, R value is, if you take the root, R value is greater than 1. So option A is our right answer. 7 by 3 comma 1 by 4. So can you explain the third step? What is the third step exactly? Which one you want to know? So we know that R is equal to what? Plus or minus byx into bxy. One of the major thing about correlation coefficient is it is always in between what and what? Minus 1 and plus 1. So when you are finding the product, if it is more than 1 or less than minus 1, our R value is not valid. That means our assumption is wrong. So we will take the ulta. Yes. Yeah, Kavin, we are assuming it. First we will assume first line is this, second line is this. Then based on that we will find byx and bxy. Then we will take the product and we will take the root. If the root is less than minus 1 and more than 1, that means that assumption is wrong. That means the opposite is our answer. Yes. Is less than 1, sir. Yes, R is less than minus 1 only, right? The root of minus 4 divided 35 divided by 4 is how much? The 35 divided by 4 is a huge value. It will be minus sign is also there. It is less than minus 1. So that's why we went with the ulta. Okay. Yes. Got the point? Understood that? Now I will teach you one more thing which you might need. Sometimes I'll give a word problem direct. The point, keep a note of it. Point at which regression lines meet. Regression lines meet is called as their means. Very important. Where is the point of meeting of regression line? It is their mean. Important. Keep a note of it. Yes. What if it come for the exam? Yes. Next one. When R is equal to 0, the regression lines are perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. That means what? If there is a line like this and if there is a line like this, their angle will be between what? 90 degree. That is called as R is equal to 0. Regression line is equal to how much? R value is coefficient of correlation is how much? 0. Regression lines are perpendicular to each other. Now, when R is equal to plus or minus 1, that means perfect positive or perfect negative. In that case, two lines will be over the other. That means two lines are parallel to each other or one is over the other. Think that way. Keep it in your mind. Never forget this. Think about 0. 0 means perpendicular. Okay, 0 means what? Perpendicular. Plus or minus 1. Perfect positive or perfect negative means they are parallel or they are just over each other. One over the other. Keep that in mind. Very important. Now, that means this part is done. One more thing I want to tell with respect to regression analysis. That part is called as means. Okay. Sometimes in question, sometimes X bar and Y bar will be given in the question. That means the mean value will be given in the question. Then they will ask you, then find regression line. That means byx will also be given in the question. What formula we are going to use? X minus x bar, which is equal to byx into y minus y bar. Y minus y bar is equal to byx into x minus x bar. Just substitute the value, you will get the answer. This is the method. And sometimes they will say that these are the two regression lines and x bar and y bar are the given values of means. That will also be given. So you will just substitute instead of x and y, whichever equation is satisfying the values of x bar and y bar. That is our answer. That means 2, 3 equations are there. 4 options are like different equations are there. Then you will substitute x bar. Then whichever is making LHS is equal to RHS, that's our answer. You will substitute y bar and x bar together. And whichever is making LHS and RHS equal, that's our answer. Okay, next one. Now quickly we will revise blood relation. Okay. because it can give you like 5 marks, correct? Huh? Yes. So in blood relation, there are direct questions, and many people will draw blood relation using different techniques. Some people will make box, some people will assign positive sign, some people will assign negative sign. These are the methods, usual methods which people are using for blood relation type of question. So I will just start off with the basics. Blood relation. Paternal uncle is who? Father's brother. Paternal aunt is what? Father's sister. Keep that in mind. Maternal uncle is mother's brother. Maternal aunt is mother's sister. Niece, brothers or sister's daughter. Nephew is brothers or sister's son. Then son-in-law is who? Daughter's husband. Daughter-in-law is who? Son's wife. All these things you should know. Okay, I know that you know about this, then only you can do the question. Now, A reads a book and finds the name of the author familiar. Okay, the author B is the paternal uncle of C. C is the daughter of A. How is A related to? How is B related to A is the question. Now, what I am trying to do here is, I will represent male using box, female using circle, married relation using parallel lines, then intergeneration using one line, and sibling relation using single line. Okay, single horizontal line. Keep that in mind. That's my way of drawing. You might have different way. Draw that way itself. Don't change your methods and all. Now, A reads the books and finds the name of author familiar. B is the paternal uncle of C. Paternal uncle means what? C is their paternal uncle. That means C has a father, and that father has a brother whose name is what? B. Now what is there? C is the daughter of A. C is the daughter of A means there is no other vacancy for A to sit. That means A will sit over here. C is the daughter. Then how B is related to A? They are brothers. Direct question. Next one. P and Q are brothers. We know that P and Q are brothers. Both of their gender is given, and we are using a single line. Then R and S are sisters. Can we connect over here? We cannot connect, so we will go for the next question. Next line. P's son is R's brother. That means P has a son, and that son is who? R's brother. And we know that R and S are what? Sisters. There is someone over here. How is Q related to R? Q is who? So P is the father of R and Q is the brother of P. That means what? Q is the uncle of R. Always keep this in mind. You might have a doubt. Okay. Q is the uncle of R. Q is the uncle of R. That's correct. What is the question? Q is related to R. How Q is related to R? Uncle of R. Correctly. Uncle of R. Now, if you have any doubt regarding the blood relation, like who is related to who is related to, some people will say that niece. Answer is wrong. Niece is not the answer. If you are having a doubt, always think that how is Sachin Tendulkar related to Arjun Tendulkar? Sachin Tendulkar is the father of Arjun Tendulkar. Arjun Tendulkar, how is Arjun Tendulkar related to Sachin Tendulkar? Arjun Tendulkar is the son of Sachin Tendulkar. Always keep the first person priority. That means how is Q related to R? Q is the uncle of R. That is one mistake everyone will make. Okay. Next one. Ram and Mohan are brothers and Shankar is Mohan's father. That means Ram is there. Then Mohan is there. Ram and Mohan are brothers. Shankar is Mohan's father. That means Shankar is in the top generation. Then Chaya is Shankar's sister. That means Chaya is over here. Chaya is Shankar's sister. Single line, then circle. That means female. Then Priya is Shankar's niece. Shankar's niece means what? Chaya is the sister of Shankar. That means Priya will be Chaya's daughter. Priya. Niece means brother or sister's daughter is called as who? Niece. Then Shubhra is Chaya's granddaughter. That means Shubhra will be Priya's daughter. Shubhra is over here. Shubhra. Now, how is Ram related to Shubhra is the question. So, this is the first generation, this is the second generation, and this is the third generation. Now, Ram and Priya are cousins. That means Ram is the cousin brother of whom? Priya. That means Ram is the uncle of who? Uncle of Shubhra. That's the method. Understood that? Now, There are connected questions which can be there, and it is very important also. A, B, C, D, E, F are members of a family. B is the son of A, but A is not the mother. So B is the son of A, but A is not the mother. That means what dog is the father? A is the father of B. Then A and C are married couples. That means C is a wife. Then F is the brother of A. F is the brother of A. D is the sister of B. That means D is over here and is the sister of B. E is the son of C. One mistake everyone will make is sometimes you will draw along with C. Sometimes that mistake can happen. That means what the E is the son of C means E is the son of A also. So I can write E in the same generation as D, right? Yes, I can do that. Now, how many male members are there in the family? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Option D. How is F related to B? How is F related to B? F is the uncle of B. Then how many children does A have? Answer is how much? 1, 2, 3. That is option A. 3 children A have. Got the idea? Now, P, Q, R, S, T, U are 6 members of a family in which there are 2 married couple. How many married couple? 2 are there. T, a teacher, is married to a doctor who is mother of R and U. That means T, a teacher, is married to double line doctor, who is the mother. That means doctor who is the mother means we are talking about the doctor. Okay, doctor who is the mother of R, comma, U. Then Q the lawyer is married to P. Q the lawyer is married to P means and P has one son and grandson. That means Q will be in the upper generation. Why? If Q comes below R and S, then it will be like, it will be more than 6 members. That is not possible. So Q will be in the upper generation. Q will be over here. Q is what? A lawyer. Lawyer is married to whom? Is married to P. P has one son. Yeah, this is the son. And one grandson. We are taking, let us assume that R is the grandson. Then of the 2 married couple, one is a housewife. That means teacher is there, doctor is there. Only 2 married couples are there. That means P should be the housewife. Housewife, and she is a lady and Q is a man, or gender is male. Then there is one student and one male engineer. That means R will be engineer, U will be student. So it will be female. Which of the following is true about the granddaughter of the family? What is it? She is a student. Right answer? Yes. Now, pointing towards a person. This is one of the most confusing part of questions from this chapter. I will tell you a method to decode it pretty easily. Okay, one by one, how can we decode? Now, things you should know. Pointing to a person. A person who is introducing is who? The person who is introducing is the speaker. Who is being introduced is who? Reference person. Who is listening is who? Listener. Now, statement within quotes. If quotes are there, then I, mine, myself, everything will be refers to speaker. So the speaker is speaking, right? If quotes are there, it is his statement. That means I, mine, myself, everything means who? Speaker itself. Then he, she, her, this girl, this boy, that boy, everything refers to the reference person. Then you, your refers to the listener. If listener information is not provided, you, your refers to the reference person. And statement without quotes, he, she, her, his, herself, everything refers to the speaker itself. Now I will tell you one example so that you will not forget. So she is telling that he is the biggest criminal. Okay, he is the biggest criminal and I am afraid of him. So she is the speaker now. Okay, then I if it is coming inside the quote means what? The I if it is coming inside the quote means I refers to the speaker itself. Then him and he will refers to the reference person. So he is the listener. Okay, you tell me. Then she is also telling you tell me more about him. Within the quote she is telling that. Then you means what? The listener within the quotes. Now here he is also telling that if if a person come with a gang, is a gangster. If he come alone, is a monster. Okay, is a monster. Yes, within the court. So who is the reference person here? Her, Rocky Boy itself. So he, him, his, her, herself, himself, everything will come under what? Reference person within the courts. Now, first question. A prisoner introduced a boy who came to visit him to a jailer. So who is the speaker? Prisoner is the speaker. Then a boy is the reference person. And what? Who came to visit him to the jailer? That means jailer is the listener. Then brothers and sisters, I have none. So this I refers to whom? The speaker. That means the prisoner. Have none. He is my. That means this boy is my father's son's son. Okay. My father means what? That means the speaker. Correct? Okay. My father's. Now I will tell you how to decode. Always read from where the areas where the data is congested. Too many data are there. For example, father's son's son. Okay. I can directly go with that. My father's. That means prisoner is there. Prisoner is there. Yes. Prisoner father. Prisoner has a father. Okay, the father has a son and that son has a son. Okay, now the thing is, brothers and sisters, I have none. That means the prisoner is not having any brothers or sister. That means prisoner is the only son of the father. That means father's son. That is prisoner, prisoner's son. Who is this prisoner's son? The boy. Boy is the prisoner's son. So answer is option A. Got the idea how to read this? Again, I will come back to this question. Pointing to a man in a photograph, a woman said. A woman said means woman is the speaker. Man is the reference person. The father of his brother. His brother means the man's brother is the only son of my grandfather. My grandfather means the lady or the woman. Woman is the my. So from where we will start? We can start from any place. So if you want to start from right hand side, my grandfather. Okay, my grandfather means woman is there. Woman has a parent. We don't know male or female. We will keep it. And that woman is having a grandfather. Grandfather. The father of his brother. That means the man is having a brother is the only son of my grandfather. How will you decode it? From the right hand side, if you are finding it difficult, decode from the left hand side. I'll tell you that also. This is the right hand side decoding. Now I will do the left hand side decoding. The father of his brother. That means the man is there. The man has a brother. The bro has what? Father. That means the father means bro has a father means that is the man's father also. Okay, they are siblings. Okay. The father of his brother is the only son. That means this father is the only son of who? My grandfather. That means grandfather is over here. That means the woman should be over here now. Will be the sibling of bro and the man. That means answer is how is the woman related to the man? Sister is the answer. Did you understand how to decode? Everyone, are you catching up? Please tell me if it is there or not. Did you understand how to decode? If right hand side is not working out, go from the left hand side. That is the easiest method. Now look here people. A man said to a lady. The man said to a who? Lady. So man is the speaker. Then lady is the listener. Your mother's. That means the listener's mother. That means lady's mother's husband's sister is my aunt. So where you will start with? Start from the left hand side is there. Lady. She is a female. Lady's mother. So lady is having a mother. Correct? Mother's husband. That means mother is married to who? Husband. Then husband is male or female? The male. Then husband's sister. That husband is having a who? Sister. Who? Sister. Okay. Now what is told? Your mother's husband's sister is my aunt. That means this sister is who? The sister is the aunt of who? Of the man. Aunt of man. How can this man have this sister to be the aunt? That means the lady and this man should be siblings. That means he can call that sister, sister of the husband or sister of the father, as aunt. Got the idea? So they are what? How is the man related to the lady? Brother. Did you understand, people? Yes. Yes. Next one. A girl introduces a boy as the son of the daughter of the father of her uncle. So you can, this is not a question based on quote. It is a question without quotes. Okay. Girl. So she is the speaker. Then a boy is the reference person. The boy is the reference person. The boy as the son of the daughter of the father of her uncle. Father of her uncle. So her uncle is there. Okay. Uncle is there. Father of her uncle means what? The uncle is having a father. Correct? Uncle is having a father. Then daughter of the father means what? This father will have a daughter. That means that will be the uncle's sister. Daughter. Then son of the daughter means what? Daughter will have a son. So the boy is who? The son of the daughter. That means the son is nothing but, son is the boy. Son is nothing but the boy. That means how will the girl call this person uncle if the son is the boy? That means the girl should be the sister of the son. That means what? How is boy to the son? Brother. Yes. Sir, proportion and lessons will be revised today. Yes, I want to revise everything. Yes. Now, we will check another type of question from this. If A star B means A is the father of B. That means, sorry, not star, dollar sign. So, dollar sign means what? The father. Keep a note of it. Then, hashtag sign means daughter. Make a dot of it so it will become easy for you. Then, at sign means what? The at sign means it is the sister. Now, what is given in the question? How is K related to M in the expression H at K dollar sign L hash M? So, go from the right. Take one by one. L hash M. That means L is the daughter of M. We marked it over here for that reason. Okay. L is who? L is the daughter of M. So, take the pen and write. L is the daughter of M. So, L is a female. Then what is given? We will connect K and L. K dollar sign L means K is the father of L. That means M and K are married. K is the father and M is the mother. Then how will you connect H and K? At means what? The sister. So H at K means what? H is the sister of K. Now the question is, how is K related to M? So K is the husband of M. Direct one. Okay. Yes. Right answer case, yeah. Now I will tell you I will help you out with chapter number 7, which you can study right now. Yes, let me go for that. So we know what is a set and all, right? Set means what? Set will be given as set A is equal to, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the elements inside the set are what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then cardinal number of a set means what? The number of elements present inside the set is called as cardinal number. For example, set of alphabets. Alphabets means what? The total alphabets which are present in the set. That means how many alphabets are there? 26 alphabets are there. And sir, if possible, any tips and tricks for seating arrangement? The tip and trick for seating arrangement is always think that whatever may be the point of view, you don't get affected. Always think that if in the question that direction is not mentioned, always think that the people are looking towards north. Even if they are sitting for photograph, even if you are not sitting for photograph, always think that they are looking towards north direction until and unless it is mentioned that they are looking towards south. So when you're looking towards the north direction, always think that, okay, right is towards this, left is towards this side. Then two people in between means two people second to the left means the how many the second to the left means only one person is there in between. Joel, index number is already done the yes. Second to the left means what? One person is there in between. Second to the right means what? Only one person will be in between to the right hand side. Then third to the left means what? How many people will be there in between? Two people will be there in between. That is the concept you should keep in mind. Now, complement of a set. For example, yesterday we learned about probability. It is similar to that type of question. If set is equal to, set A is equal to 2, 3, 4. Set U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That means A complement is nothing but whichever is not part of A, which is equal to U minus A, which is 1, 3, 5. Then types of that set. There is equal set, then it is equivalent set. Equal set means all the elements inside it will be same itself. Then equivalent set means elements inside won't be same, but their cardinal number will be same. Then cubes of n natural numbers will be, is what? As an infinite set, because infinite elements are there, uncountable number of elements are there. If uncountable number of elements are there means, that means it is an infinite set. Union operation, yesterday we studied about that also. Yes, A union B can be written as all the elements inside A and B will be written together. A intersection B can be written what way? Whichever is common between A and B, that will be taken. For example, 1, 2, 3 is set A, set B is 3, 4, 5. Then A intersection B is how much? Set of 3, 4. Now, difference of two set. A minus B. Always read it like A not B. Whatever is part of A and not part of B. A minus B. That means whichever is part of A which is not part of B is how much now? 1 and 7 are only part of A which is not part of B. So answer is 1, 7. Then B minus A is set 8. That is only part of B, not part of A. That is only 8 is part of B, not part of A. Correct? That's why it is set of 8. Now, we know the formula. Yesterday we discussed probability. Same formula is applicable over here also. Keep that in mind. Then De Morgan's law. A union B, the whole complement is nothing but A complement intersection B complement. Similarly, the ulta. Theoretical distribution is already done. Yes, it is in the last video. Yesterday night's video, it is there. Complement of intersection means what? A intersection B, the whole complement, which is equal to A complement union B complement. Then subset. There is a previous year question based on this. The number of subset is how much? 2 raised to n. The number of subset is how much? 2 raised to n. Then the number of proper subset is how much? 2 raised to n minus 1. They can ask a 1 mark direct question. 1 mark anyway, 1 mark is there. They can ask you a direct question based on this. What is it? 2 raised to n and 2 raised to minus 1. So the 2 raised to n is for subset. 2 raised to n minus 1 is for proper subset. Yesterday while learning, we already discussed about 2 raised to n is what? Number of ways of answering a question. If 2 questions can be answered, then 2 raised to n minus 1 is what? At least 1 question is answered in how many ways? That is 2 raised to n minus 1. Similar to that, some mutually exclusive and mutually exclusive event explanation. For example, A is set of 1, 2, 3, 4. B is a set of 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, what is A intersection B? Is there any intersection between them? Is there any value intersecting between them? No, it is null set. There is no intersecting between them. That is called as null set. That means such cases, if A intersection B is a null set, there is no intersection value, it is called as mutually exclusive event. In the case of probability, P of A intersection B, that will be how much? 0. Got it? That is the meaning of intersection B or mutually exclusive. Got the point? Yes. Then we have, look at the question. Number of proper subset. What is the formula for number of proper subset? 2 raised to n minus 1. Keep it in mind. Proper means 1 minus 1 we should take away. 2 raised to n minus 1. What is it? How many are there elements? 5 elements are there. So 2 raised to 5 minus 1, which is equal to how much? 32 minus 1. That is 31. Option B is our answer. how to find at least 2. At least 2 means, always think that at least 2 means at least 2 means always think that how much marks you require to pass the exam. 40 marks you require to pass the exam. That means they will say that at least 40 marks. At least 40 marks means 40 or more. That means at least 2 means 2 or more. Based on that you should take. Okay. Yes, 2 or more. That's the meaning. Now, the number of subset of the set formed by unique letters of the word Allahabad. Which are the unique letters? The A is there, L is there, H is there, B is there, D is there. Which are the unique letters? These are the unique letters. A, L, H, B and D. That means how many letters are there? The 5 letters are there. The number of subset is how much? 2 raised to n, which is equal to 2 raised to 5. That is equal to how much? 32. That is option B. Now, look at this question, people. This is the type of question they can ask. 1 minus none cheda pore. In case you can do that also, but based on the question, not always. Okay, not always. Okay, what if there is 4 or 5? Who knows? Yeah. A is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9. B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Then how many proper subsets of A intersection B can be created? First we will find A intersection B. What is common in everything intersection? 2 is common, then 4 is common, then 7 is common, then 9 is common. So A intersection B, n of A is how much? N of A intersection B is how much? 4. That means we will take 2 raised to 4, which is proper set, right? That means 2 raised to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 16 minus 1. Answer is how much? 15. Option B is our answer. Then any set intersecting with null set is how much? Any set. That means let it be A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Intersection with a null set. Null set means there is no elements inside. That means answer will be what? Null set itself. Option B. Any set union with A union null set will be what? That set itself. Entire element will be that set itself. Answer will be what? Answer will be A. Keep that in mind. Okay. Yes. Now look this, people. Out of 250 students, 65 passed in accounts, 50 in economics, 80 in maths, 20 in accounts and maths, 20 in maths and economics, 15 both economics and accounts, 15 passed in all the 3 subjects. It is a formula of n of, they are asking who passed at least one of the subject. At least means A union B union C, which is equal to n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection C minus n of CA intersection C plus n of A intersection B intersection C. So n of A is how much? We are taking it as 65. Okay. Plus n of B is how much? Economics I am taking it as B. So it is 50. Then plus 80. Then minus 20. Minus 25. Then A intersection C I am taking it as minus 45. Then all the subjects means 15. You will get the answer. Take all of it. You will get the answer. Okay. Yes. 120. How many of you got 120? Yes. Next question. Now, for a group of 400 people, 200 are interested in music. How many are interested in music? 200. Then 140 in photography, 80 in swimming and everything. I'll read the last line. But how many are interested in music but not in photography and swimming? This is a key point. Keep a note of it. When they are asking about only one of them. Yesterday while teaching probability, I told you, if you are taking about only one, just consider the terms containing that A only. If A is the only A, that means we will only consider the terms containing A. Now people, only music means what? Not photography and swimming. We will only consider music. That means P of only music is equal to P of music. Then will we add P of photography and swimming? No, we will ignore it. Minus P of music intersection swimming minus P of music intersection what else is there? Photography. Then finally plus P of music intersection swimming intersection photography. That's our answer. P of music is how much? How many are interested in music? The 200 are interested in music. Plus, sorry, minus music intersection swimming is how much? The music and swimming. 80 are interested in both music and photography. That I will type here. Minus 60 are in music and swimming. Then plus 20 in all. How much is the answer? This is our answer for you. Sir, economics pre-exam marathon will be there. I doubt. Let's see. Which is equal to how much? Get me the answer. 200 minus 140. 140 plus 20. How much is it? The 80. Option A is our answer. Okay. Next one. Cartesian product of two set. Cartesian product of A and B can be written what way? X cap A into B. Cartesian product of A into B can be written as x of x comma 1. First term is from x, second term is from 1. That means x comma 1, 2 comma x comma 2, y comma 1 comma y comma 2. That's the method you are going to do. Yes, I'm teaching chapter number 7. Okay, yes. Then A and B are given this way, then C is given this way. This is the type of question they can ask. They are asking, first find B intersection C. B intersection C is how much? What is common between B and C? B and C, what is common? 5 is common in between B and C. That means set 5. Now we are taking Cartesian product. A is how much? 2 comma 3 into intersection value is how much? 5. Now, how will you take the Cartesian product? First term is from 2. That means the first one, then comma 5. Comma, second is 3, comma 5. That's the answer. Yes, it's already there. PDF yesterday, day before yesterday's marathon, the same PDF is there. So after the class, I'll share this PDF also. It will be there in the description. Okay. Yes. Then relation. So why are we learning about Cartesian product? Because from Cartesian product of set, we are getting relations. Okay. Now, a relation is a subset of Cartesian product of two sets A and B. It consists of ordered pairs A comma B, where A is an element of A, B is an element of B. So, for example, A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 3 comma 4. A by B is how much? 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Then R is what? R is a given relation, that is 1 comma 3 comma 2 comma 4. That is a given relation. It is a subset of A by B. That's why it is written that way. Then the number of relations from A to B is given by 2 raised to n of A into n of B. Kavya, blood relation is done already. Regression is also done. Yes. Now, A is equal to set of 1 comma 2. B is equal to set of 3 comma 4. Then the number of relation is how much? How will you take it down? 2 raised to n of A is how much? 2 into n of B is how much? 2. Answer is how much? 2 raised to 4, which is equal to 16. Yes. Yes. Next one. If A is equal to x such that x by 2, B is equal to x such that x is a one-digit prime number, and C is equal to x such that x by 3. You will take a common mistake. You will take it as x is any numbers because 0 to 10 is there. But this is meant by x is divisible by 2. Divisible by what? Divisible by 2. So which all numbers between 0 and 10 are divisible by 2? So A is equal to 0 is there, then 2 is there, 4 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, then 10 is there. A is equal to set of 0, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then x is a one-digit prime number. B is equal to set of x such that x is a one-digit prime number. Which are the one-digit prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7 are the one-digit prime number. Then x such that x is divisible by 3. That means C is equal to set of divisible by 3. Which are divisible by 3? 3 is there, 6 is there, 9 is there, is 12 there. Since it is less than sign, we cannot, 12 is not included. So this is only available. Now you find B intersection C. What is common between B and C? B and C, what is common? 3 is common between B and C. That means B intersection C is equal to set of 3. Then what is common between A intersection B intersection C? That means what is common between B intersection C and A? Anything is common between them? No. Answer is what? Null set. Nothing is common. Null set is the answer. Got it? Yes. Now types of relation. We have reflexive, we have symmetric, we have transitive. If everything is satisfied together, it is called as what? Equivalence relation. If it is not symmetric, it is called as what? Partial order relation. That means If reflexive, symmetric and transitive at the same time, it is called as what? The equivalence relation. Okay. Then if it is reflexive but not symmetric and transitive, it is called as what? Partial order relation. Will economics pro exam? It will be very doubtful. It won't be there. Okay. Mostly it won't be there. Yes. It is very doubtful. Doubtful. Yes. For economics. Then equivalence relation. It is given reflexive, symmetric and transitive. It is called as what? Equivalence relation. Then partial order means reflexive and symmetric. It won't be symmetric and transitive. Now what do you mean by reflexive? Reflexive means if a set is given as 1, 2, 3, then there should be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then it is called as what? It is called as reflexive. Keep that in mind. Everyone keep that in mind. If there is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, it is called as what? Reflexive relation. Did you understand that? If one of them were not there, it is called as not reflexive. Got the idea? Ganesh understood? If 3, 3 was not there, it is not reflexive. That's the meaning. One question will be there for sure from this topic because it is very interesting as well. Yes. Economics marathon won't be there. Yes, pre-exam marathon won't be there. You can refer the already uploaded marathon. It is containing too much data itself. That is more than enough for you. Okay. Yes. Then 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then it is called as reflexive. Then one second people. Here 1, 2, 2, 1 is also there. Then it is what? Transitive. Transitive means if symmetric. That means if 1, 2 is there, then the mirror image of it, that will be 2, 1 also should be there. Then it is called as what? The symmetric. If for example one more element was here like 3, 1, then it would not have been symmetric. Why? 3, 1, 3 is not present. That's the meaning. Just revise everything. If 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 is there, that means it is reflexive. If 1, 2 and 2, 1 is there, that means it is what? It is symmetric. Then if 3, 1 was there, then it would not have been symmetric. Why? Because 1, 3 is not there in the set. That's the meaning. Yes. Why is it transitive? When 1, 2 and 2, 1 is there, then 1, 1 is there. 1, 1 is there. That's why it is called as transitive. Okay. Yes. Economics marathon is there, Kavya. Yes, it's there. Yes. Now, next one. Look here. A is equal to set of 1, 2, 3. The relation R is said to be what? 1, 1 is there, 2, 2 is there, 3, 3 is there. That means it is reflexive. Keep it in mind. Very easy. It is reflexive. Then 1, 2 is there, 2, 1 is there or not there. That means it cannot be symmetric. Now, anyway, it cannot be equivalence. Then is it transitive? 2, 3. Then 2, 3, 2 should have been there. Then only it will become 2, 2. So it is not transitive. Answer is what? The reflexive. Got the point? Yes. On a set of lines being perpendicular to a relation is how much? Is what? Reflexive, transitive or symmetric? I'll tell you. If a line A is there, that means this is the line. Then can A be perpendicular to itself? It cannot be. It will only be parallel to itself. That means it cannot be what? Reflexive. Option A is wrong. Now think about symmetry part. If A is perpendicular to B, and does that mean that this is A, this is B? So if A is perpendicular to me, does that mean that B is perpendicular to A? Yes, it meant that way, so it is symmetric. Now we will tell about transitive. If A is perpendicular to B, that means A is perpendicular to B and B is perpendicular to C. So there is another line called as C. That is perpendicular to what? That is perpendicular to B. That is perpendicular to B. Then can we say that B is perpendicular to C? Can we say that A is perpendicular to C? No, A is not perpendicular to C. They are parallel. That means it is not transitive. Answer is what? Option B, symmetric itself. On a set of X is smaller than. Now my question, can A be smaller than A? Is that reflexive then? No, A cannot be smaller than A. A is equal to A. That means A is not reflexive. Then if A is smaller than B, then can B be smaller than A? No. If 1 is smaller than 2, can 2 be smaller than 1? No. That means it is not symmetric. Then anyway it is not equivalence. Now if A is smaller than B and B is smaller than C, does that mean that A is smaller than C? Yes, that means that A is smaller than C. So it is transitive. Keep a note of it. It is important. Then we are going to one of the interesting and important part of this chapter, that is functions. So functions is like so function is taken from relation, and one important thing, there can be direct question they will ask you if the given relation is a function. Now one important thing about function is the domain. We will call the first element as what? Domain, and the second element is codomain or range. Codomain or range. Okay, the domain element cannot be repeated. Now look here, 1 is repeated again and again, 2 is repeated again and again. That means this is not. Then Cyborg, don't worry, it will be an easy exam. Okay, don't think too much about that side and all. Okay, yes, stay confident, try to attend and try not to get any negative mark. Okay, that's the key over here. Yes, so that means R is not a function. Then if 1 is not repeated or 2 is not repeated, if the domain element is not repeated, it is called as what? It is a function. Now we will directly go for types of function. One-to-one function. That means one-to-one function means each element in domain will have a mirror image on the codomain. That you keep it in mind, because you can refer the this for that. I mean our marathon for that. Now I will take into another one, which is called as function of g. F of g of x. F of g of x. How to do this? I'll tell about that, Kevin. That is more important. Function of a function. If f of x is equal to, I'm giving an example. If f of x is equal to 3x, then g of x is equal to x square. How will you find f of g of x? That means f of g of x can be written as, instead of x you will put g of x. That means 3 into g of x. But we know that what is g of x? G of x is nothing but x square. So it will be what? 3 into x square. Did you understand? Did you understand the point? You need another example. I'll give another example. Let f of x is equal to x square plus 1. Then g of x is equal to x plus 1. Then they are asking for, sometimes they will ask f(g), a function of a function. How will you take it down? F of g of x. Instead of this x value, you will put x plus 1. That means x plus 1. The x is there, x plus 1. X has a square, right? We need to put that square also, plus 1, which is equal to x square plus 2x plus how much? 1 plus 1, which is equal to x square plus 2x plus 2. Use the formula or the identity a plus b the whole square. Yes, we will go through that, Supreet, in some time. Now look here, people. F of g of minus 2. Okay, so f of x is given. F of x is how much? X plus 1. Then f of g of x is how much? F of g of x is equal to how much? That is, instead of x we will put x square plus 1. That means x square plus 1. Then what is remaining? Plus 1. That is our which is x square plus 2. Then instead of gx, what are we putting? Minus 2. That means f of g of minus 2. Instead of x, we are putting minus 2, the whole power 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Did you understand that? Did you understand the concept of f of g of x? Keep that in mind. The chances of asking question is very high. Yes. Then the next one, inverse of a function. How to find inverse? Now look here, people. Inverse of a function, there is a step-by-step procedure to get the inverse of a function. So f of x we will denote by using y. Y is equal to x plus 1 divided by x. Now from this we are going to solve for x. We will find the value for x, and from this, sir, how is f of g of x substitution happening? For example, here the f of x is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, then g of x is equal to x plus 1. So instead of, if I am finding f of g of x, instead of x, what am I putting? G of x. That means 2 into g of x plus 5. But we know what is the value of g of x. That is how much? X plus 1. That is 2 into x plus 1 plus 5, which is equal to 2x, opening the bracket, 2x plus 2 plus 5, that is 2x plus 7. Understood? Yes. Next one. Y is equal to x plus 1 divided by x. Now solve the value for x. Cross multiply. Yx is equal to x plus 1. Now take x to the other side. Yx minus x, which is equal to 1. Now take x common. Y minus 1, which is equal to 1. So x is equal to how much? The 1 divided by y minus 1. Now the last step is the simplest step. Instead of x, put f inverse of x. And instead of y, we will put x. Answer is 1 by x minus 1. So can you explain about the integrating by parts? I will do that. Okay. Yes. F inverse of x. You understood this? What is the first step? We will put f of x is equal to y, which is equal to x plus 1 divided by x. From that, we are solving the value of x. Cross multiplying. Take terms containing x to one side and take x common. That means we are solving. That means I took x to x common, then into 1 y minus 1, which is equal to 1. Then I took y minus 1 to the denominator of the other side. That is x is equal to 1 divided by y minus 1. Now instead of x, what we will substitute? F inverse of x. Instead of y, what will you put? We will put x. That means the answer is how much? The 1 by x minus 1. That's the method for inverse. Now limits, I'll tell you. Limits, I'll just show you some very interesting questions that can come for the exam. How to apply limit. Many people won't study about limit, thinking that, oh, limit is limitless, I cannot study, and all. You will think, yes. Now, limit x tends to 2. Now, whenever we are getting a question like this, directly substitute x value is equal to how much? 2. That means 2 square plus 2 divided by 2 cube plus 1. How much is it? 2 square is how much? 4 plus 4 divided by 9. 2 square is 9. That is 8 by 9 is our answer, option A. So directly go with this method. That is the easiest method. Then in some case, if you put minus 3, it will become undefined. That means if x is tending to minus 3, that means the denominator will become 0. Any number divided with 0 is how much? It cannot be determined. That's not possible. So in such cases, we need to factorize. So how will you factorize? X square plus, I'll write it as 4x plus 3x plus 12 divided by x plus 3. What is common in first two terms? X is common in first two terms. That means x plus 4. What is common in next two terms? 3 is common in next two terms. That means x plus 4 divided by x plus 3. Now we are taking common from this two. So what is common in between? What is common in between this and this? X plus 4 is common. So x plus 4 into what is remaining? X plus 3 divided by x plus 3. Now cancel. What is remaining? X plus 4 is remaining. So now apply the limit. Now limit x tends to minus 3. So instead of x, you are putting minus 3 plus 4, which is equal to how much? 1. That's the method. Directly substitute. If it is not possible to directly substitute, what we will do? We will directly take the factorize it. We will cancel numerator and denominator. We will get the answer. That is the method. Now we are going to chapter number, one second. One more thing I'll tell you. Sometimes if they ask you points of continuity or discontinuity, they will ask. That is the only type of question which can come from continuity part, that they will ask for points of discontinuity. Look people, how will you find points of discontinuity? In order to find points of discontinuity, always take the denominator and equate it to how much? 0. That means here denominator is how much? X square minus 3x plus 2, which is equal to 0. Then what are the possible values of x? The product is 2. Then sum is how much? 3. Which numbers will give product as 2 and sum as what? 3? That is 1 comma. Sum as, that is 1 comma 2. So limit value x is negative. In question directly we put, if you will wrong or yes. If you put there minus 3 directly, what will happen to it? It will become minus 3 plus 3. That means the denominator will become 0. Denominator becoming 0, it's not possible. That's why we are factorizing it. Keep that in mind. If some questions come like that, keep that in mind. Factorize it. Okay now? Yes. X is equal to 1 comma 2. A similar question is over here. Function f of x is equal to x square minus 9 divided by x minus 3. Undefined at x is equal to 3. Why is it undefined at x is equal to 3? If you put 3 over here, denominator will become 0. So it is not possible. So we need to factorize. So f of x is how much? X square minus 9 can be written. It is of the form a square minus b square. A square minus b square is what? A plus b into a minus b. That means x minus 3 into x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. Now cancel. What is remaining? X plus 3 is remaining. Then they are asking f of x to be continuous at x is equal to 3. How much? Instead of x put 3. That will be 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6. Okay. This question now. In this question, we will equate. They are asking for what? The points of discontinuity. Okay, points of discontinuity is the question they are asking. Whenever the question is like points of discontinuity, take the denominator and equate it to how much? 0. Then you will solve the quadratic equation. If you don't know how to factorize, then use minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac the whole divided by 2a. Use that formula and find the answer. That is also more than fine. You will get the same answer 1 comma 2. Okay. Yes. Next one. I'll go to chapter number 13. 1 second. Next is the chapter number 13. We will discuss that. Yes, I'll do that. Rashika. After this, I'll just do that. One minute, give me, let me find it. Sorry for that. I'll take for like 1 more hour, then we will finish it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Next one. Chapter. Is it visible for everyone? Yes. Chapter number 13. First one, previous year question, primary data and secondary data. Primary data is what? Which is directly collected. Secondary data is what? Which is indirectly collected, which is via Instagram or asking someone else rather than asking directly. That is called as what? Indirect data or secondary data. Then accuracy. Primary data will be more accurate. So which is more accurate? Primary or secondary? Primary will always be more accurate. Then data classification, very important topic. So temporal or chronological data, whichever is related to time, it is called as what? Temporal or chronological. Keep it this way, T and time, temporal and time, TT. Okay. Yes. Now, spatial and geographical data. Spatial and geographical data, it is related to location and area. Qualitative data means it is with respect to attributes, quality, skill, everything will come under qualitative data. And quantitative data, which can be measured numerically. There were previous year questions based on this. Now, you know this basic part and all that I am not revising. I will only revise the part which you need to know. Class width or class length. Yesterday we did while doing median and mode based question. Class length is what? Upper class limit minus lower class limit. Then class mark, this we did, or class mid value we did while solving the question based on what? Mean, that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Then we are directly going to this question. Frequency density. Frequency density is class frequency divided by class width, and similarly relative frequency is nothing but class frequency divided by total frequency. If you multiply this with 100, you will get what? percentage frequency. Okay, you will get percentage frequency. If you multiply relative frequency with 100, you will get percentage frequency. Now, what is relative frequency? The given class frequency, whichever class we are asking for, that class is having a frequency value. That frequency value divided by the total frequency, you will get relative frequency. Now we will go for the next one. Very important one. I'll just take you through that. That is tabulation. One of the most repeated. I am expecting the same question to be there today also. The leftmost part of the table is called as what? Stubs. Leftmost part of the table is called as stubs. Then caption is the topmost part of the table. Then box head is the entire upper part of the table is called as what? Box head. Then body is the main section containing all the data, and footnote is the bottom of the table, source of information or any missed data. Keep that in mind, stubs. Okay, people keep this in mind. Stub is what? Leftmost part of the table. Now, diagrammatic presentation of data. One dimensional bar graphs, line graphs, everything are coming under one dimensional. Then histogram, pie chart are coming under two dimensional. Then 3D bar charts or cube charts, everything are coming under what? Three dimensional. Keep that in mind. First one is line graph. So when we are drawing each point, we are joining use a line, it is called as line graph. Then there is bar graph. There are different types of bar graph. Bar graph you might have seen while seeing cricket match and all. There will be different overs, this much runs and all. That is a representation using bar graph. Then one important thing, horizontal bar graph are used for what? Qualitative data. Keep that in mind. Horizontal bar graphs are used for qualitative data. Vertical graphs are used for quantitative data. That is one important thing. Now pie chart. In pie chart, there is a very important formula, that is central angle. Keep that in mind. Central angle is equal to x divided by sigma x into 360 degree. Yes. So, sir, exit polar, what kind of sampling? I'll come to that. Central angle is equal to x divided by sigma x into 360. Now, histogram. Histogram is very important. One question you can expect based on mode. Histogram is used to find what? Mode. Keep a note of it. Histogram is used to find what? Mode. Mode and median can be found graphically, while mean cannot be found graphically. Then the next one is, I'll go for ogive or ogive. Ogive is what? Ogive is for drawn using less than and more than frequency, cumulative frequency value. Yes, less than and more than cumulative frequency value. When we draw, like, it will be like this. Then it is called as what? Ogive. And it will find what? Median, quartile, percentile, decile, everything can be found using what? Found using less than and more than frequency curve, or less than or more than cumulative frequency, that is ogive curve. Okay, the point at which both the values less than and more than frequency curve, cumulative frequency curve are meeting is called as what? The median. Then U-shaped curve, it is like this. Okay, keep in mind, sometimes they'll show the figure and directly ask the question. Then J-shaped curve, it will be looking like this, inverted J. Then J-shaped curve, it is be looking like this. Then bell-shaped curve, which is the most common while we are studying normal distribution and all. Yesterday we learned this. Remember? Then mixed curve and all. It's there. Now, following. Which of the following is not a two-dimensional? Line diagram is not a two-dimensional one. Then less than type and more than type of ogive meet at a point. It is called as what? Median. Arrange the dimension of bar diagram, cube diagram and pie chart. Pie chart is 2D, bar diagram is 1D, then cube diagram is 3D. So how much is it? 1, 3, 2. Option A is the answer. So which curve is early morning? Which one of? I didn't get the point. Yes, 1 second. Nationality of a person is what? Nationality of a person is nothing but it is an attribute. It is but an attribute. If we plot less than and more than frequency distribution, the graph plotted is what? Ogive or ogive. Then using ogive, what can be determined? Median can be determined. Then quartile can be determined. Then mode can be obtained from what? Histogram. Then data obtained from internet. It is not a primary data. It is always a secondary data. Option B. Then chronological data is based on what? The chronological or temporal data is based on what? Based on time, T and T. Keep that in mind. Now we will go for the central angle. One question we will do in central angle, then we will go for the next topic. Cost of sugar in a month under the heads of raw material, labor, direct production and others were 12, 25, 35, 23. Then the difference between the central angle of the largest and the smallest. Largest is how much? 35. That means 35 divided by sigma x. That is 12 plus 20 into 20 plus 35 plus 23 minus smallest is how much? They are asking for difference. That's why I am doing it this way. Minus smallest is how much? 12. 12 divided by 12 plus into 360. Into 360 is here also. 12 plus 20 plus 35 plus 23. So get me the answer. So what is common? 360 is common. Into 25 minus 12 is how much? 23 divided by the sum of everything is how much? Just take the sum, you will get the answer. This is the method. Everyone understood this? Which formula we are using? Sigma x divided x. Sigma x is in the denominator. X divided by sigma x into 360 is the formula which we are using over here. Very important. Keep that in mind. Once again, people. Yes. Now, I'll come to the doubt. So sampling theory is not done. Then linear inequalities, we are going for that. Then which curve is early morning? It is J-shaped or mixed curve. Both can be there. Okay. For morning commuters, it can be J-shaped or mixed curve. Both can be the case. Then class interval 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. Then the first class is what? Always think that we will always take it as exclusive. It is inclusive one. The given thing is what? Inclusive. How will you convert it into exclusive? The gap is how much? 1. That means 1 divided by 2 is how much? 0.5. We need to reduce that 0.5 from the lower limit, lower boundary, and add it to the upper class boundary. That will be 9.5 to 14.5. Answer is option B. Next one, less than or G is what? Less than or G is what? What do you think? You should answer me. Yes. Then. Frequency density corresponding to a class interval is what? Frequency density is what? Class frequency into to the total frequency. Class frequency to the total frequency. Then stub. Stub is what? The left part of the table describing the row. Very important. Keep a note of it, people. Keep a note of it. Keep a note of it, everyone. Keep a note of it. Then we will. Yes. There is another formula that you should learn. I'll give that formula also, because sometimes there can be a question based on that. We are almost at 11. Yes. Using range and class length. The number of classes is what? Range divided by what? Class length. The number of classes is what? Range divided by class length. Range we know, yesterday we studied largest observation minus smallest observation. Then there is another formula. It was asked in the previous year. Just the formula they asked. How can you find the number of classes? That is 1 plus 3.322 log n. That's all. Range divided by class length is the more important formula, because questions were there in the previous year. Okay, keep that in mind. If they give you the class length and they give you the set of observation and they ask you the number of classes, how will you do it? Take the entire thing. Take the range value, that means highest minus lowest, divided by how much? Divided by the given class length. Here, the suitable formula for computing class interval is how much? 1 plus 3.322 log n. With that, we will go for the next one. From the sampling part, I will just tell you few topics which are important. I'll tell you, because these are the previous year thing that it can happen also. First one. Okay. First one. Keep a note of it. Standard error is inversely proportional to, you can always think it as inversely proportional to sample size. Keep that in mind. It is very important. It is a previous year question. Sampling error or the standard error is inversely proportional to what? Sample size. Next one. Stratified sampling. Stratified sampling. Stratified sampling is nothing but the samples will be divided into subgroups. The samples will be divided into subgroups. Keep a note of it. Everyone, keep a note of it. Everyone make a note of it. 1 second. Yes. I'm getting a call. 1 second. Okay, then. Oh, sir, exit polls are what type of sampling? It is kind of a stratified sampling. Whatever we explained right now. Stratified sampling. Make a note of that. Then one person asks, what if there is a infinity by infinity case in our question? How to do the continuity or limits? How to apply the limit? So in such type of question, always take x square common from numerator and denominator. That means x square into what is remaining in the first term? X. So 2 is remaining. Then 7 divided by x will be remaining. Then what is there? The 5 divided by x square. The entire thing divided by x square into 4 plus 3 by x plus 5 by x square. That means this cancel. Now apply the limit. That means 2 plus 7 by infinity. Any number divided by infinity is how much? 0. Then 5 by infinity square. Any number divided by infinity is how much? 0. Divided by 4 plus 0 plus 0. Answer is how much? 1 by 2. This is the method. Okay, sir. Time value of money. Yes, we already discussed time value of money. That's why we are not discussing time value of money right now. Okay, we will discuss it towards the end. We will just discuss all the formula. We'll do a formula kind of marathon towards the end. Now, people, look here. Inequality. Okay, how will you find whether which graph is following the inequality? Now think, people, look here. The graph expresses the inequality x plus y less than or equal to 0. I'll tell you the easiest method. Okay, the easiest method is, instead of, we will assume a point that is origin. That is 0 comma 0. Okay, 0 comma 0. That means x is equal to 0 plus y is equal to 0, which is less than or equal to 9. Is that true? It is less than or equal to 9. That means the graph is going towards the origin. That means option E is the right answer. Did you get the understanding? Now we will check the next one. So can you do one Venn diagram is not necessary. We don't need to draw Venn diagram and all. We already solved the question based on Venn diagram. We already take like music and swimming. You remember? Yes, that is based on Venn diagram. But I didn't draw Venn diagram. Venn diagram is not necessary to be drawn. We can just use the formula, get the answer. Okay? Yes. Now, the graph expresses the inequality 2y. I am cross multiplying it. 2y minus x less than or equal to 0. This is the case. Now, since there is no constant value, I am taking a point like 1 comma 1 comma 1 or 1 comma 0 comma 1 I am taking 0 comma 1. That means it lies on x-axis. Then that means 0 comma 1 means what? If I substitute over here, that means 0, that means 2 less than or equal to 0. Is this possible? Is this possible? C2 less than or equal to 0. Is this possible, people? It is not possible. That means it should be away from 0 comma 1. Now the thing is, when the signs of the graphs, the signs are same. Signs are same means, I'll just give that method also. One shortcut I'll teach you. When the signs, for example, x plus y plus 10 is equal to 0. This is one graph. When, look here, x plus y, that is also same. When the signs are same, you should think that the graph will always be from upper left to lower right. That is the method. When the signs are same, what? That is x and y are having the same sign. S, yes, E, same. You should think that way. Same, S, yes, E. Signs are same. That means it is from upper left to lower right. When the signs are opposite, that means x minus y, it is the case. Then it is from lower left to upper right. Now from this itself, I can cancel this one. Then which is not right. Then which one? X is this. Signs are these or lower left. This one also I can cancel. That is from upper left to lower right. Either it can be option B or C. Now we checked by substituting 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1 we substituted correct. That time I got it as 2 less than or equal to 0. That means, is it possible? 2 less than or equal to 0, it's not possible. That means it should go away from the point 0 comma 1. That means option D is the answer. That's our assumption. This is a complicated question. They can ask from this. Now look here, people. There, the common region satisfied by the inequality 3x plus 3, 3x plus y greater than or equal to 6. Then x plus y greater than or equal to 4. Then x plus y greater than or equal to 6. Then finally x plus y greater than or equal less than or equal to 6. That means everything is from upper left to lower right. All the graphs are correct only. Now we need to check one by one. We will take the point 0 comma 0. That means 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 6. Is that possible? No, it is not possible. That means line 1 is not coming towards origin. Line 1 should stay away from the origin. That means this one is anyway wrong. It should stay away from the origin. This can also be a possibility. Then think about line 4. Now we will directly go for line 4. Line 4 is 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 6. That is possible. That means it should be towards the origin. That means option A is the right answer. This is the method, easiest way to solve the answer. Then solving the inequality. How will you solve the inequality now? Now 8x plus 6x less than or equal to 12 plus 12x plus 14 is there. Take 8x to the other side. That means 6. I'll take both to the other side. That means 0 less than 12x plus 14 minus 8x minus 6. That means 0 less than 6x less than, this is how much the minus 6, correct? Minus 6. That means 6x minus how much the 6 minus this is how much? 8, correct? Yes, yes. 1 second. 4x minus 8, which is equal to 0. That if I take 8 to the other side, it will be 8 less than 4x. That means 2 less than x. That means x is greater than 2. That means x can have a value from 2 to infinity. Option C is the answer. Should we take 0 every time? In most of the cases, we will take 0 every time. But if it is passing through origin, see the question, there we didn't take 0 every time. We took 0 comma 1 and we are testing whether it is satisfied. If it is satisfied, we will take it as the graph is going towards that point. If it is not satisfied, we are taking it as away from that point. That's the point. Okay. Yes. Always try to, Anand, if possible, try to attend 70 to 80 question. But don't go for negative marking and all. Keep that in mind. Negative marking will only make you lose marks. I'm telling you. Yes. That's the fact, right? Yes. A fertilizer company produces two types of fertilizers called as grade 1 and grade 2. I'll tell you. Whenever time is involved, you should always take less than or equal to sign. Whenever work is involved, you should always take greater than or equal to sign. Now what is given over here? Here is this time, right? So you can always ignore this and this. That's not needed, because time means we should always finish. For example, your exam, you should finish within how many times? The 2 hours, correct? 2 hours. That means the maximum time is 2. So you should be like less than or equal to 2 times 2 hours, we should finish it. Similarly, even in any work or any time it is like we should finish it in less than or equal to. Then any work is like, it should always be like greater than or equal to. That means work can be done more, right? If you want to study more, you can always study more. That is the method. Now we will check the options. The grade 1, that is less than or equal to 180. What is happening? 4x plus then 5 hours. This is not 10 hours, it is 5 hours. So what is the possible answer? 4x plus 5x2 less than or equal to 180. That is the possible answer. Now that is mentioned over here. For time, we will use less than or equal to. For work, we will use greater than or equal to. Now what we will do is we will just revise the time value of money part, because it is very important. I'll just use formula book to revise it. Okay, yes, everyone should have the calculator, and people make sure that your calculator is working properly, otherwise it will be a problem. I'm telling you, make sure that it is working properly. In where is it? Yes, simple interest. What is the formula we are using for SI? PTR percentage. Amount is how much? P plus SI. Amount is how much? P plus SI. How will you write it? A is equal to P into 1 plus RT percentage or TR percentage. This is the formula. When we are finding SI rate per annum, SI for 1 year divided by P into 100, then principal for different years. We revised it in the past marathon. You can check that marathon. That is P by 100 into T1 R1 plus T2 R2 plus T3 R3 plus etc. It goes on. Total SI is how much? We can take it always this way also. Now main important part is our amount formula in compound interest. A is equal to nothing but P into 1 plus I the whole raised to n. CI is nothing but P into 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1. Now, when it is compounded, yearly compounding means there is no change in the number of years, and the I value, it will be directly taken. When it is half yearly, that means the number of years will become double and the interest will become half. Quarterly means number of years will become 4 times and the I value become I by 4. Then difference between CI and SI, P into 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1 minus TR percentage. That is the method. The method, 1 second, sir, please. PDF it's uploaded, Ashifa. You can check the last marathon. It is there in the description of the last one. Then ERI percentage, the formula is 1 plus I the whole raised to n minus 1. Then there are different types of annuity we should know. Annuity regular, annuity due. Annuity regular means whenever it is at the end of the month or nothing is mentioned, we will take annuity regular. Whenever it is like beginning of the month, it is taken as what? Annuity immediate or annuity due. You need to know the formula. Then perpetuity formula also you should know, A by I or R by I. When it is growing perpetuity, it is like R divided by 1 minus G. Then CAGR is nothing but 1 plus CAGR what? CAGR the whole raised to Tn minus T0, which is equal to Vn by V0. The detailed version is there in the past marathon. Now we will go for, I will give you some exam tip. Okay, how to write the exam. Then we will wind up the session. Sir, you forgot yesterday to explain mutually. I explained yes, I'll explain again. Don't worry. I'll give you some exam tip. Keep a note of it. Okay. Make sure that you have at least 3-4 pencils with you. Okay. Have 3 or 4 pencils at least with you. 4 pencils. Then eat very less food. You have time. Eat very less food in the sense, keep food to the minimum so that you won't be sleepy. Keep food to minimum. Don't eat too much. Okay. Carry water bottle. Transparent water bottle. Water bottle. Make sure that your calculator is working properly. Make sure your calculator is working properly. Calculator is good. is working properly. Otherwise, on the way, buy a calculator and go. I'm telling you. Next one is, while answering the question, I told you, right? You can always go with a series of 5 questions. Series of what? 5 questions. Like, or you can tell that, oh, in the first page, I'll do all the questions, then only I'll mark. That will save you time. For example, in the first page, there are 5 questions. You will, one by one, you will mark in the question paper itself. How will you mark in the question paper? You will put a small dot. Where is that dot? Yes, it's over here. You will put a small dot. Don't put a big dot and all. Put a small dot there. Then do the next question. Put a small dot there. Do the next question. Put a small dot there. Likewise, you will put small dots. After that page is done, you will take your OMR sheet. Then you will take the OMR sheet. These are the first question, second question, then third question, etc. will be there. Then you will mark one by one. Okay. While marking, make sure that you don't mark like this. You don't mark like this. You don't mark like this. Always mark like bubbling it. Okay. Yes, bubble it. That is the easiest method. Then the third one is, then the next one you should follow is bubble properly. Bubble properly. Carry an analog watch. Why? Because time runs like anything. We won't get to know when is time is flying. So make sure that you are doing it. Then start with your confident area. Start with your confident topic. That means if LR is your confident area, start with LR. If statistics is your confident area, start with statistics. If max is your confident area, start with max. That's the easiest part. Yes. Next one, probability, permutation, everything is done in the last 2 marathons. You can check the live session, it is there. Then next one, if you feel like lazy in between, give yourself one pinch like this and start again. It is bound to happen. You will feel that, oh, all the questions are very difficult. That is because you are tensed. Inside the exam hall, you will be tensed. Because of that, you will feel like it is not going in my way. Don't feel like you need to stop there. Never feel like I'm not going to write something or I'm not going to script something. Always write something. If you cannot remember the formula, write something. Then automatically something, your brain will start braining and will start raining with concepts and formulas. So write something. Okay, it will help you out. It will help you out. Always script. That means if you are not remembering the formula, just script the man. Script it, you will get the answer. Then don't do ingy pingy. Okay, if you do ingy pingy, you will become the donkey. Okay, negative marking. The chances of going wrong is very high. I told you, right? 4 options are there: A, B, C, D. From that, only one option is right option. Others are wrong. If you want to study probability, the probability of going right is 1 by 4. The probability of going wrong is 3 by 4. Always keep that in your mind. So don't do inky pinky pongy. Our luck, we know, right? Our luck is like, what the? Yes. So don't do inky pinky pongy. So study whatever you have studied till now. Revise everything. Then go for the examination. Don't panic also. Drink water. And stay hydrated. Don't drink too much also in between. Otherwise, you will be like pee break will be happening. So we don't want that. Okay. Keep that in mind. Before going to the exam going to the exam hall, arrive at the exam hall like at least 30-40 minutes back. Then 30 minutes itself go to the washroom and all. Just keep everything ready so that in between the exam you will not be like, oh, after the exam I need to run. That should not be the case. Okay. Thank you everyone. Refer for the other marathons if any more topic you want to catch up. Refer the other marathons. Thank you so much. All the very best everyone. Do well in your examination. I hope that everyone will be passing the examination. Thank you. Bye bye. If anything else is there, you can type yes. SpongeBob triangle pants. Yes. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Thank you Vinod. Yes. Raj. Thank you. Kavin. Thank you. Yes. Harsha. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, Nitya. Thank you, Bindu. Thank you, David. Do well. Yes, Moonlight. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Anshida, Kavya. Thank you so much for the forward to score high. Yes, Do well, Tisha, do well, Suprit, do well, Bindu, yes, Radha, do well, yes, thank you. Do well, everyone. I hope that everyone will clear the exam with a very lot of marks. Yes, thank you. All the best. Yes.